I'm Gavin Newsom, Lieutenant Governor of California.
And I'm Jennifer Siebel Newsom, founder and CEO of the Representation Project.
Great to be here, connecting with one of the most important issues. In fact, I would argue the most important issue of our time, 50-50. Jennifer.
Yes.
This is the cause of your life.
It is.
I get it, but I really appreciate it because of the work you're doing with the Representation Project. Tell me why this is important.
Well, look, women are 51% of the population. We give birth to 100% of the population, and yet we're not seated at the tables of power. And we haven't been historically. And we live in a country that is a mess, I believe, because you haven't had enough men of consciousness and women in positions of power and influence.
So it's a good point. It's interesting. We talk about underrepresentation of women, but there's also the misrepresentation, which you talk about, of
Yes.
women. So it's one thing to have people in, to have the diversity and the gender diversity and equity at the table, but also there's misrepresentation of those that are at the table.
Definitely, and silencing of those that are at the table if you don't have a tipping point of women with seats at the tables of power. Look, we women naturally, whether we give birth or not, have been socialized to care about children, their health, their well-being, their education, the environment, etc., etc. You care about that, I believe, through your own socialization of being raised by a single mom.
Yeah, that
and
helped.
Your aunts and your sisters, surrounded by a more feminine energy that ultimately embraces caregiving. And I think that we're in a place and time in America where we're recognizing that we've done more on the part of exploitation and less on the part of actually lifting people up and caring for people. And I believe, and we believe at the Representation Project, that this is the future, and we need to head in the direction of empathy, care, and collaboration, and away from domination, power, and control.
Totally get that. So, but what's the misrepresentation? I mean,
Well,
how do we misrepresent?
The misrepresentation is that you put women into this box of being solely homemakers, and it being all about their youth, their beauty, their sexuality, performing what it is to be a woman versus just being a wholly realized human being and having the capacity to lead. Women are incredible leaders. You've said numerous times that you like working with women because women get things done.
Yeah.
And women are great producers, we're great project managers. We're able to manage a lot because we have to, because we go to work, we come home, we have to entertain our kids, care for our kids, feed our kids, nurture them, provide them love. Historically, men have been socialized to just focus on work.
Is it historic?
Not historic, but
It's
historically
kind of like
in
current,
recent,
right?
Yeah, current.
No, it's like really bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. So, no, it's bad.
I mean,
That's why we're doing this video, right? 'Cause we got to step it up, guys, right?
yes, and so many men are, and that's what's so exciting.
But let's be honest, are they really, in terms of that 50-50 when it comes to caregiving? We talk about that. What was that study?
Why do you think I CC you on all of my emails when
I know.
I'm traveling about the kids?
No, but at least when you're traveling, at least I'm taking care of the kids a little bit more. I feel better. But you sent me like an article the other day that was so ominous. It basically suggested that women spend it it was like 39 days more
per year caring for their children and their homes.
than guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
not
the
good.
elders.
That's not 50-50, is it?
No.
Is
So
that like
we can
80-20?
do it. And so many people are doing it. If we can do that, then women will more, without obstacles, have seats at the tables of power, be able to influence policy, be able to influence business, be able to influence legislation, be able to influence our culture and our society in a really healthy way that currently right now we're really struggling to have our influence over.
Got it. So, all right. So it's time for the men, to step up and step in. And we haven't even gotten to the boys' crisis.
Yeah, that's
right?
a whole other.
In this country, the hyper masculinity, man up, all those terrible things that we do to our young boys. But the issue of 50-50 is the issue of our time, and it's the answer to so many of the problems. that exist in the world. And so
many of our current problems, and not to mention our unforeseen future problems.
yeah, so anyway.
So get to 50-50.
Get to 50-50. Thank you all very much for paying attention to this critical issue.